not understand his comment. I honestly did not understand his comment. My stream didn't lag, it got disconnected just now. I don't want to address that shit either. See that? He's playing Wi-Fi and then he's coming on my stream and saying the stream is choppy. Unbelievable. The audacity, you know? Yes, I would rather play with this 5-bar.
Get ready for the next battle.
Who cares, man? Chalo. Another Jin Gaming. Even more chaos awaits. चलो तुम लगा के आगे बांदर. See that? सोचना नहीं है इनके आगे. आपने सोचा नहीं और आप हार गए. है ना? सारे रट्टों का पता है भाई. ये सारे रट्टे बस मैं साइड लेके इलेक्ट्रिक मारना है. This is my one down forward 1-2. While rising 4 becomes a while rising 2 because the buttons are so close on keyboard. Oh fuck this guy, bro. Fucking auto asshole. Huh. Jin players are carried to the moon and back. Huh? मारना इलेक्ट्रिक. I am an electric guy. Watch my game, watch my stream. I'm an electric guy, you know? Yes, and and whenever I'm threatened, I throw shit just like this. Yes, and I have the best while rising 2 in the game. Carried assholes. अभी हॉरंग लिया होता मैंने इसकी पिट लाल कर देनी. I don't feel like playing against this guy, to be honest. Fucking rushed game plan. Electric. Forward 2, smash. Trust me, bro. And you're never gonna duck, I know that. Don't duck. Oh, amazing game. This game is amazing, bro. Electric. Oh, yeah, wrong punch. ओए भाई God War kick देखो यार. This is cooked game plan यार. This game is cooked यार. Oh, fuck you, bro. I just did a while rising 4-4, yaar. I cannot play like this, yaar. Yeah, I just throw 2-4 without punish. Yes. And I have parries and I'm carried. Yes, I'll keep pressing that button, right? Get lost. Parry this shit.
Round three. Fight.
Get lost. Okay. Yes! Throw forward 1+2. Forward 1+2. Get lost. See, the rush down is the way to move forward with these guys. Don't listen to them. And do not press into their mashing. Ah, Ratta. This is how he plays his final games. He's still ducking that, despite eating a lot of, fuck you up. Don't worry.
Fight.
I'm bound to. Fuck this game, yeah. Fuck yaar. Carried, asshole. यार वेट करना था, वो लल्ली प्लेयर है यार, तुमने बिला वजह जल्दी कर दी है यार वकार. Fuck this यार. Yes. Fuck this game यार, मैं नहीं खेल रहा यार ये. कुत्ते के बच्चे. जो टके दी गेम नहीं हैगी. Let me press this first. Carried asshole. This dude just take away his Jin and ask him to play anything else, he's crap. Carried. No wonder his play style was toxic, because he's a Devil Jin player. Do you know who put tails at the back? Gays. This Jin was gay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's another max damage. These guys cannot. All these Jin, Devil Jin, Kazuya players. Why they never play Reina? Because they trash. They don't want to play a difficult character. This is the whole Mishima pride in the gutter. Yeah, this does a decent damage. I think just 1% less damage than the one we were already doing. Let's see how much this does. This is the max damage. Not playing new character. I am playing Lydia, by the way. Is this the same carried Jin? Or maybe the Steve guy. Bro, it's so hard to play right now. I am playing Lydia, and even Lydia is on God rank right now. We can definitely, promote her meanwhile as well. New girl that just came. Oh no, bro. I don't want to look at free boobs on display. Because that's literally free boobs and nothing else. Wow. Literally, I've never liked her. Never liked her playstyle. Please do a homing. Oh, thank you. Down bag for Retta. ये Erza Skylight. Erza, I'm gay. I played with Erza. Fuck off. Yaar, he survived, yaar. Step, right? Yeah. Erza Gay Scarlet. Yes, she stepped. Oh, she stepped, bro, again in my +5. Please do a homing. Please do a homing. I beg you. Please. Okay, I'll take it. And ये कॉमेडी गेम है यार है. And gay, gay player. Oh यार, यही प्लान है तुम्हारा. You're not even letting me come in the freaking middle, bro. I was really on streak yesterday with Hwoarang. I did a freaking beat of 10 in Supreme. I need a beat of 10 in this rank as well. Today I'm definitely not playing the way I should play. Yes. यार देखा जाहिल, कुछ भी सियाना तो मारना ही नहीं है इन्हें. Do not attempt anything sensible to these guys. Where is your illegal? Where is your illegal? You're not a Lily player if you don't use the illegal, man. Right? Huh. I don't even fix my angle, but I do my combos. Because I'm gay. Where is your illegal? Illegal, please. Yes, I'll take it. Now I'm losing because I'm giving him time. Oh, yaar, gay player. Mentally burned out from yesterday playing rank. Yeah, perhaps. Yaar, look at this laggy motherfucker. Oh, yaar, he's still ducking. Garbage. So he's gonna set himself up, yes, and I'm not gonna get him. Yes, I'll give you that. Oh, yaar, she still stepped it, bro. Oh, yaar. Comedians. Yes, step this way, please. Yes. I'm not listening to you, bro. I'm not listening at all. Yesterday playing rank too much. No, I think I'm not I'm not frustrated. I'm just frustrated at some random lags, some bullshit from these players. Very unoptimal bullshit. Like they will do it like it's totally fine. What? This is my max damage is a lot better. And then I decided to play a very difficult character. I just love this move. The whole world full of Reina players do not know how to use this move or set people up with this move. This last part is slightly tricky. We play anyone today, okay? We're not gonna make excuses if someone is carried or whatever. We just gonna have to, get our hands in the gutter, and here comes Cherry.
Round one. Fight.
One delay frame. Oh, look at this man. And he's just gonna do this shit. Carried, completely carried character. I don't care if John plays with him. With him, it's carried nonetheless. Yeah. Carried, carried. Hello. क्या garbage इकट्ठी हुई है यार. Bro, I would rather you freaking play Brian than this asshole. And I have zero respect for any king player out there. This is the reason why I have no respect for king players. Bro, now you will come. Trust me. यार अजीब ही हद हो गई है यार. करो कैरिड हरकत. यस, स्मैश, इनविंसिबल स्मैश. यार I'm breaking this though. चलो carried number 100. यार Ay, fuck. I don't want to play with kings, man. You guys are fucking idiots, like, no matter who's playing. And if you really feel like being a king player, you were a dick in Tekken 3 times. You should have played it then when he was actually good. You wanna play King and Brian because you're carried, yaar. I have zero respect for carried players. Yaar, look at my health sweep. Yes, carried grab. Do something without the grab and then you're cooked. See that? Carried. Carry, you are carried. The fuck did this shit? Yaar, why I'm going in the stance? Bullshit. A king player with patience is as ugly as Brian player with aggression. Trust me. No matter how much you wanna say this, bro, you're carried. Look at this bullshit. Yes, keep throwing, bro. I'm very good at the game. Come on, Cherry. Garbage play style, bro. Garbage. Trust me, this is garbage. You know that I cannot break throws with this fucking ugly connection. And that's why you're winning. Trust me, I will not a single round from you if I'm playing a different character right now. Carried. That's why there is no fun playing rank at all. Because most of it is occupied by these fucking Dragonovs, Kings. Just go and look at Tekken King players and Emperor. You will see Kings and Brians and Jins. Like, trust me, bro. I don't know how do you find. You see, you read that plate right next to my rank. It says acquired taste for a reason. Because I am unlike that junk that plays this game. I by choice do not want to be part of that junk that plays junk. This is why none of you guys can actually play two of my characters. I dare you to fucking play Hwoarang and Reina. But best of luck for the god though, Cherry. Good luck, man. It's fucked up, bro. Trust me. And I need to fucking work on this fucking keyboard right now. See that? So many misinputs. Need to get this move sorted, man. I missed them so many times because this is where everything happens. The moment you get the War God kick on ground, right? You set your opponent up for the. I'm losing my advantage, and that's why I'm losing games. Just like this. You see this? Why I'm missing this? I have no idea. In online settings. See this? I don't miss this at all. And this is the key move for her. Yeah, this combo is really good though. If you really don't want to screw up. But even then, this combo becomes really difficult. See that? It's not working on Hwoarang because he is literally the tallest character in the game. There's another thing that I really love about Reina is the ability to like pick up from the axis. Like if the axis is this, you freaking Tekken pair cannot even dream of fucking concept of realigning a combo. So with this technical character, unlike yours, I do have options to do these, right? And even then I drop my combo. And while your character, regardless the axis, will do the complete combo. This is where you guys are carried. Like every character that does a full combo from a tilted axis is the best character in this game. Look at this. A simple combo Reina gaming is the toughest in this game. Just look at this. And what Cherry wants to do is just throw and win. And the likes of Cherry, you know, people who are playing King, man. That character is carried, man. Trust me, bro. And now I'm supposed to freaking play with a fucking Wi-Fi. Tell me, why should I play? But I will play. Maybe I will get lucky.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, drag gaming, of course.
Round one. Fight.
This another brain dead guy. You will see. He was gonna do that every time. Sidestep down forward 2. Yes. How about this, fam? Carried. Number 5. Oh yes. Carried. 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 Just keep watching what he does. Everything is carried. 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 Yes, I do down forward 1 4 and I'm carried. Carried. Oh, I do a snake edge. I'm an extremely talented player. People that used to do. Don't miss this shit. I'll fuck you up if you did. Yes, thank you. Yes. Oh, yes. You carried. Guaranteedly carried. Yes. And I throw while rising 2 after being in minus frames. Wow. Amazing aesthetics. Great gameplay of all time. Yes, and I throw down forward twos. Yes, fuck off. Get lost. Carried. Apex Predator. You know, Predator. I am a very good player. And I play carried character. Okay, so now you want to block, I see. Finally, you're waiting, which is very nice. Okay, so you finally have decided to... Okay, I got your plan. Yaar, he's getting away with this. See that? Carried. Ah, and I throw, you know, while rising 2, just like this. Motherfucker. Yes. Yes. This is his perfect plan to win games. And he has decided not to wait at all. See that? Carried. Whenever I do not give turns, I just throw 1+2s. And I call myself Tekken God Supreme. Fuck off. I doubt that you know this punish. Oh, he's mad. He's mad dog basically. He's mad dog playstyle. Carried. Oh, yaar, this motherfucker doesn't know how to play this game. Just look at this fucking dick jab into while rising. And now he's gonna do the carried throws because they definitely work. And this is the shit that he's been doing from the past couple of rounds because it works. Huh? See that? Garbage in a nutshell. Oh, I do have rage arts. Yes. See? I know my rage arts really well. Fuck off, bro. Hello. और मैं grab करके जितना है. Garbage. Garbage player, bro. No matter how you wanna believe in yourself that you're good, bro, you're not. Trust me. I can write it down for you. Like, you're the most garbage player I have faced in the entirety of this day. Yeah. Resource gaming. Exactly. Fuck these guys, man. Like anyone, like what is. Listen, what is so different about you that I should respect you? Right? What is so different about you? The whole world is a Dragonov player, bro. Fuck off. Are you fucking Atif Bhatt or Bablu or something? Because you're playing a carrot character, bro. You're playing carrot. I've beaten you before. Even then you were carrot. Trust me. Even then you were carrot. It doesn't changes the fact that you're carrot, bro. With your Hwoarang, does it matter that you won against my Hwoarang? You're playing a carrot character. Here comes talk about Hwoarang. You play Hwoarang? Does it matter if I play Hwoarang or not? At least I'm playing Hwoarang. Do you have balls to play Hwoarang? Tell me. Tell me. I do believe that this guy has more balls than you guys. Because he's playing Hwoarang right now. Trust me. You can't do anything. Hwoarang, I know your things. Far shit than drag. Exactly. Why? That's why you never gotten your hands dirty with that shit. Why? Because you can't. You can't. You cannot play Hwoarang, bro. Your playstyle is evident of that. Far shit than Dragonov. Right. Tell this to Atif. Even he will disagree. Trust me, bro. Even he's going to disagree. And this dude doesn't know the matchup, so that's why he's gonna lose, unfortunately. Tell this to Atif. If he believes you, then I will believe you. And let me tell you one thing, if Hwoarang was greatest character in the game, then even Atif would have played him at the highest level. And he cancelled on me. I understand his problem. He's already gotten to God rank, so he do not want to. You know that this fair enough. I have zero like complaints from him, not like for quitting, because he understood that okay, you should be freaking praising me for playing, like despite finding your play style very annoying and repetitive, I still played with you, right? ये कॉम्बो लगना नहीं है तुम लोगों से, इतने तुम ड्रैगन ऑफ के प्लेयर्स जो बने हुए हो ना। इलेक्ट्रिक आते हैं आपको? ये सवाल पूछना चाहिए मुझे एपेक्स। मुझे आज मैंने किसी को माफी नहीं देनी, इसीलिए ना मेरे खिलाफ ये देखा ना एक और आ गया। इसकी गेम चेक करना जरा तुम, अफलातून गेम चेक करना जरा। He's all about mids, burst, smash, parry, and he's carried just like Din, and he's gay with his tail. See that? He steps on everything. And he's gay. See that? Premeditated parries. He's greatest player. See that? Carried. And then whenever he loses his turn, he goes for burst. Carried. Yes, 2-1. Okay, I'll see this. See that? There is that rollback frame, and only he can step that in that kind of connection. I can't because he's carried. Carried. He has every tool. If I play freaking Jin Mirror against this guy, I'll fucking beat his ass. Carried. Oh, for fuck's sake, what am I pressing here? Yes, I'm carried. Yaar, I can't react to this shit hole of a game. The moment it says rollback frame is on 1, that means it's not the game. It's accommodative game. So fuck you, guy. You're trash alongside your character. Let's see if I can actually, let me show you how a carried character performs, right? I have to play one game with Lydia in quick match, and then we're gonna go and rank, okay? I'll show you how carried works. You guys are so, like, there are so many. Lydia is also carried, and I'm a Lydia player, okay? I admit that she is carried, but how many of you have actually tried playing Lydia? Why? Because you are literally mimicking others. You guys have no individuality. And I played this game, and I've been known for the individual play style. I did not play this game to win. I played this game to rule back then. And now it's just, I don't even care if I win or lose in this game. I'm gonna play this. Let me show you how the carrot works. You guys are not even close to calling your game carrot. Oh my god, I lack matchup of Leo, man. I need to learn this. At least this Leo guy is far better than you carried assholes that play, you know, Brian, King, Drag. You guys are full of it in Bushin rank. Just go in Bushin rank, you will see yourself there. He doesn't know Lydia matchup. Very nice. Ah, see that? He finishes his string because he's ass as well. That's very good. Good information there. Yes. He's playing safe because he thinks that, oh my god, I'm playing with Soul Dragger. I cannot lose. Yes. Nice step. That works, okay. I literally don't know what he's going to do, bro. Because he's also unpredictable right now. Nice. The stage is too big to pressure Leo. Wow. Premeditated. Everything is premeditated. Zero skills. And I have zero knowledge of this character. So every time he's gonna go in that stance, I'm gonna have to use. I'll take it. Ay yaar, I don't need to press. Magic for right. He's pressing every time. Very nice. Oh my god, these guys are funny AF, bro. King, Clive, Victor as well if you want. Yes, there are two more carried characters in your picks. King and Clive. I can't say about Victor, but Victor is carried in good hands. I am not going to stop and wait for this guy because this guy is freaking mad, bro. So I'm just gonna have to play maddest. Right? Just like this. Do not give these guys turn because they're brain dead. Do not give these guys turn and you will win. है ना रट्टा लगा हुआ है सारा रट्टा ये होगा तो फिर मैं साइड लेके उठा लूं ठीक है Hey, I have rage arts, you know, I'm very good at it. That's how I got myself to God. And that fucking kills.
Round 3. Fight.
Yes. I'll get you, bro. I'll get you. I promise I'll get you. Just like this. Just like this. Yeah, see that? Aimless engager. Aimless engager. You saw that with your eyes. Not falling for any of your shit right now. This is where you're stepping right? Oh my god, why didn't I cancel it? I'll take it, I'll take it. Fair enough. Fuck. Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
See that? Just throw that shit and you're good. That's their mantra. Oh yes, very amazing conversions. Fucked up. Fair enough. Like, I don't know this matchup, so one thing I want to see quickly right now.
Get ready for the next battle.
I need to see one thing. Because this is something that half of the Rio players do. Let's learn this shit and be done with it. We don't want to or don't have to lose to each and every Leo player from now on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Clive is the most generic. Clive is the perfect personification of the abuse of Tekken 8 mechanics.
Fight.
So let's observe his patterns. So I dug that high, so I wasn't ready. I did not punish. Wait, I need to frame a player attack info. Nahi. Frame info. Okay. Two throw. Two a forward, forward 1+2. Okay, hold on. Just wanna see. It's not punishable. What? How is it even punishable? Oh wow, only while rising 4. Amazing job, Rada. 11. He's -11 on this. Can you believe this shit, yaar? And this launches on counter hit. Unbelievable. This game is garbage. Hold on. What was that move again? Okay. Plus 14. Wow. Plus. Very nice. Okay. Even that doesn't work, bro. This is 11. This comes out of 13. Okay, that makes sense now. Is there anything else that it's like? I would rather like punish him with this because it's a launch, right? Unbelievable. This game is trashest. But yes, we are also playing a trash to show you guys how trash this game can be. Okay, so what else did we do wrong? First. Okay, moving on. And he literally dropped that rage art punish too late. So do you think I will actually really do the forward 2 so late on this? Like, let me show you. That was the whiff that I was supposed to catch. This is the whiff. And these are the small frames that I need to work. This was a better punish to whiff. This was still decent. That 2 hits far, okay. Yeah, this was the best punish. In fact, I could have launched him from this situation. And guess why I couldn't launch? Because we're playing online. We're struggling, you know? We're struggling. Bullshit. See that? Why didn't I punish this shit? Right? Let me just go back because it's all about, like punishing the inches, bro. There are no inches involved in playing whenever you are playing online. Because this is how the garbage this whole meta is like, and this whole condition is. Yeah, that would have been a better option. This is also, but this comes out on 18 frames, right? Anyways. So this, you understand what I'm saying? Like most of the stuff is, oh yeah, most of the stuff is actually reactable. But since we are playing online, forget about it. You cannot react to shit. It's a naked fact. You could go back and practice situations. Yes. Wait. How much? So he did forward. Oh, okay. So what he is doing? Is it high? Oh yes, you freaking monkey. Got away with that. And he gets a +9 after that? Maybe I can launch him. Yes. Unbelievable. This is where you guys are, you and me are not on the same page. Anyone who plays online, bro, you live in a different la la land as opposed to me who actually likes to. Oh, that's punishable. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. So, that's the punish. I want to check one more. No, that's not the punish. This is the punish. This is the best move. This comes off 17 frames. Anyways, Leo, you're getting bodied the next time I see you. Now, right now I'm not playing. I'm accommodating lag. So move can be ducked. Okay, so this is a high move. Which move is this? Oh, the second hit. Okay. Second hit of Engager. I need to keep an eye on this animation next time. Yes. Get screwed. Unbelievable. So this was duckable. But the early frames of the move is, bro, this, like, how? Tell me, how do I react to this? The first hit is like how many frames? 16. This move is not reactable unless you're literally anticipating, bro. I need to keep an eye on this move next time. And I do believe that this is also nice. So we're getting a little bit of idea. BGM to a good song if you like. Oh sure. Yeah, let me change it. We gotta go back in the hood of Street Fighter 6. That. Oof, this is the best soundtrack of Street Fighter 6. So, let's return to the gameplay. Guys, learn this way. If you really wanna learn Tekken and you wanna be a good guy rather than being a freaking mesher and playing and then have to play King and Brian so you can get your God of Destruction rank, then you are cooked already because you're finding an easy way to, like level up. So now that we know that it's. Oh wait, he has a punish on this, yeah. Unbelievable, yeah. Oh yeah, his down forward 2 is punishable and he's been throwing like crazy, yeah. Unbelievable, yeah. See that? Unbelievable, man. This is what I will give you in offline. Yes. You do this to me next time, bro. And this is how you basically fix your reaction time as well. If you just practice like this. Okay, let's go back. Just look at my trash, like accommodation according to the lag. Adjusting to lag is mandatory. Again, I did not duck because I couldn't anticipate it. Because I'm really dealing with lag right now. And I ate this. Hold on. I need to be able to see this. That whether that is punishable or not. Okay. That's not punishable. Especially in the heat. Oh, yes, baby. Give me a punch next time. Should I play? I don't want to consider it carried. Like, play? Trust me, like, I don't know. I don't want to call I just told you that Leo player is not carried. Shaheen player is not carried. Yes, Shaheen has his problems. I understand that, but bro, that character is deep. You will learn so many things. Like your character has to be infinite like Hwoarang. I learn new thing every day with Hwoarang. That's how, that's the kind of depth that your character should have, that you constantly like changing your game and keep bodying people. This combo could have been better though. So we're clearly learning how to screw Leo up. What is this? -9. Love you, Leo. -9 move. And one of the best evading move. Amazing, right? If we were like, let's say, if we had to give up forward 2 of Jin a 10 frame punish, and it is a season 2 change, now you can punish his up forward 2 with 10. Why not this? Why give a -9 to Leo? Get what I'm saying? This game needs overhauling. Like big time. I need to get an eye on this. What is this animation? Yeah, right now. I need to keep an eye on this move, yeah. But the problem is that he has mids as well, right? This is a better punish. But of course the combo is going to do more damage. Right? You need to keep an eye on this freaking carried move. So I had to use a 2-2. Why? Because he was stepping a lot. And the second hit of 2 is basically like it. Now this is where I want to learn what the hell was I doing basically. This is where I do not know what Leo just did. Right? Okay, engager makes sense, right? So again. Okay. Wait, can I parry this? Nice. So make yourself so fluid the next time you see the move, you're ready to punish that. Right? And this is the only way to learn Tekken 8. In case Apex, you should play like, you know, a solid underrated character. That will take you far because no one else will be playing with that character. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like drag, bro. Even I can play a good drag, bro. Like I honestly, and I don't take pride in that. I literally had to beat Dragunov players with Dragunov mirror to tell them that they are carried. And why would I break this throw? Why? Because I can't break. Imagine not being able to like break throws, 1+2 throws, and it's only because we're playing online, right? But you see, this is the kind of study you need to do before you like literally like face a character. So let's see what he did in the game number 2. So half of the Leo matchup is down, like jot down. So now I want to see what kind of new stuff, if he did a new stuff. Let's see. So I became more evasive. I knew that this dude is carried. And again, I did not punish. So he's gonna do it down for 2. And I did not know the punish, right? Okay. Ling khelo, play Ling Shayu, bro. How many Ling players are there in the world? Not many. That was a very good run. Wait, that low. How will you read this low? Tell me. How? And I think I was already in the middle of the move. That's why I couldn't. This dude is throwing down forward 2s like it's piece of cake. And why wouldn't he? Because we did not know, we didn't punish him once. So now Leo has a 1-4 and that is also a mid. Oh, he got jailed. No, 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 no. We need to like take it back because and like the last hit that he did was a plus 12 move. Can you believe that? Okay. So what he did was okay. No, we need to duck the second hit. Oh, that's a jail. Another carried shit have been spotted. You can't duck the second hit. Congratulations. It's jail. Amazing. Right? You can't duck. But you can. Jail is like you won't be able to duck a high string. Like 1-4. Both of the moves are high, right? You see that? I could literally evade them because they were high, right? So, but if jail is like 1-3, I couldn't duck on the second hit. So the both are confirmed highs. किसने कहा है तुम्हें मैं गुस्से में हूं? इसे तालीम कहते हैं. ये तुमने कभी सारी जिंदगी नहीं घुसे होने तुम रीप्लेस में. ऐसे ही है. Education is mandatory before you touch the game, in my humble opinion. That is how much? 0 पे है. Okay, that move is on 0. Interesting, but it's a high. Accommodating legs, yaar. Don't touch the game without consent. Yeah, I mean, मैं तुम लोग को facts बता रहा हूँ यार. Like तुम लोग आज भी शायद तुम लोगों ने जुम्मा 8 दिन हुए मेरे ख्याल से टेकन शुरू की हुई है ना, इसीलिए तुम लोग और तुम लोगों की पूरी कुल कायनात टेकन 7 और टेकन 8 है. समझ आ रही है? तो मैं तुम्हें क्या समझूं? मैं तुम्हें बोनस समझता हूँ. समझ आ रही? जिन्होंने 7 और 8 खेली और वो टेकन करते फिर रहे हैं. समझ आ रही? अच्छा ये देखना अभी. नाउ दिस स्ट्रिंग इज क्रेजी. They see that now the mid comes in. You can still duck. Okay. Whoa. I can never punish this in an online game. Unbelievable. So far, good. We understood our problems. Because I wanted to get Leo knowledge from a long time ago, so I hadn't had enough time. Look at my punish. I blocked it and I couldn't really do a while rising because it's lagging all the time. And in fact, I did a while rising 3 basically. And it became a full crouch 3. Oh, that's -14. Anyways. ये किसको 1-4 कह रहा है? अच्छा फॉरवर्ड 2-4 इसको ठीक है. ये देखो कैंसिल ही नहीं हुआ बैक. Look at my punishes. 1 minute. That's a mid. And look at that plus on that. Hmm. Hmm. That's punishable. Okay. That's minus 12. Let me just try 13. I need to try 13 frame move. Oh, you joking. Let's try 14. No, that's not. No, it's minus 13. Hmm. Minus 12 punish. Okay, finally. Moving on. Okay. And and then he finally started to like throw throws and I gifted this round. And he's throwing quarter down back 4-1 completely. Yes, I did not know the punish, right? Again, while rising, uh, how much is it? Minus 12. Oh, wait. That's the punish. That's the punish. Yeah, that's the only punish. Yeah, we already established that one. Anyways, last round and then we go back in rank. Don't know why I ate that. It says like punish with recommended punishes while crouching. Ah, it was punished to this. Okay, I understand now. Anyways. Nice. So how about we like rank up Lydia? Let's see. Like I haven't fully established her playstyle like according to my wants, and that's why I feel like I'm struggling. And it feels like I'm using a flowchart and I want to be able to like change it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's get this out of the way. Okay. What is the startup frame? 20? How good is this move? That's a good damage. Let's go. चलो देखा यही मिलते रहेंगे प्राइन किंग ड्रैग टकेगी गेम नहीं है इन सबकी and that's why I do not enjoy playing against these guys.
Round one. Fight.
Get lost. Fuck. Dick players, as usual. When they can't fight, they just throw power crush. This player is not even close to being good. I see him as just a typical Brian that is out there and among the thousands of Brian I've destroyed. See that? Mids. Yeah. See? Toxic playstyle. Very good at this game. Amazing playstyle. Thank you so much. Yeah, 1-4. Great player. Back once. Yes. Typical Brian player. Carried. Carried. Right. Carried. 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 Oh yes, I throw a lot of power crushes, you know. See that? I throw 1-4 like this. Garbage. Complete garbage playstyle. Yes, fuck off. Oh, I wanna win. Let me throw, bro. Yes, I wanna win. I'm carried. Garbage. Complete garbage. Yes, let's cook him now. Yeah, this is what happens when you play carried characters. Low. Accidental punish. Because I'm very good blind player. I accidentally punish people. Oh motherfucker, I did not go in that stance, yeah. Yeah. Garbage. I'm punished. And I do rage arts. Whenever I don't understand, I do rage arts. Law of Fury. Can I get a cup of coffee? Yes. नहीं यही खाना है मेरी जान. Get lost. What? Oh, 1-4. I'm great player. Oh, I need lows. I wanna win. यार इतना बड़ा रिस्क यार वकार. You are not good at all for having this patience. Don't act like you're very good that you wanna have patience. Yes. Get lost. Chaos. I'm a 1-2 4 Brian. 1-2 4 Brian. 1-2 4 Brian. Lanat on your game. Fuck off, bro. Law Fury. 1-2 4, है ना? Oh, you do 1-1 now. You watching stream? Carried. Carried. Chalo. Carried. The trade that favors Brian. Motherfucker, wrong punish. Huh? Wow, I'm an intelligent player. Carried. You are as Joker as your costume. We are literally. I am being the source of exposing online players right in front of you. I'm showing you how carried these guys are. Trust me. Okay, guys, I think I should end the stream now because I haven't done my dinner and I would like to work a little. It wasn't a bad day for rank. We at least did not get demoted, so I'll take this a win as a win. But if I spend more time in the night, Law Fury, you're sending me a friend request. Do you think I'm going to accept your friend request, bro? You're playing a carrot character. I have a problem with every Brian out there now. Like, the only Brian I am willing to respect in this entire universe is Lohai, Knee, and Atif. That's it. But maybe Bilal, that's all. The rest of you guys are actually filling out for them, them, copying his character, their character. I have no interest in playing these guys. Trust me. I need to improve my combos, man. What should be the max damage of... Let's see, 2 hits. Oh, this maybe. Yeah. That's the max damage for 73. See that? Let's try the other route. Yeah, we want to check out this. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't play this soundtrack. I don't want to get copyrights, please. Hmm. That's not gonna work. You don't get like launches like this for Reina. Because the initial frames are like 15, I understand. But then again, it's very risky. Disconnection rate 2%. Get lost. You are terrible connection. So this is fair enough, right? What else? That gives a combo of the counter hit. But that doesn't give. Okay, garbage players are in the building today, bro. Brian. Okay, finally a Shaheen player. This guy has more prestige than the people we just fought. And he doesn't know the Lydia matchup as well. Okay. Yeah, nice. Good block. Very nice. At least you know what you're doing, bro. What? This move is so bad. Has terrible tracking. And then there is no pleasure of winning against guys like these. Chain Shafriti versus Laiba. Still ducked. Very ballsy though. Good punish. Thank you so much.
Round three. Fight.
I've just wanted a flashy ending that's lost.
Round four. Fight.
Rage art is mandatory at this point. Yeah, guys, I think we should end the stream, you know. Right? Yeah, I need to make few calls as well. These guys won't let me, I guess.
Get ready for the next battle.
फिर chain आ गया.
Round one. Fight.
Masquerade कैसा? Ending ना हाँ यार. Masquerade की दूसरी हिट है इसकी. चल पेश कर दी अब. ओए माफी दे दे. बोनस है यार ये बंदा को खुद समझ नहीं है उससे क्या किया. Inflation really worked. Yeah. Yeah, I made it a distraction just recently. Trying to react to his shit, bro. He's not gonna duck. With Hwoarang or Reina? Hwoarang. Strangely with Hwoarang. I thought I'm gonna get with Reina first. But इस बेचारे को लिडिया का कुछ पता ही नहीं है. क्या करूं मैं? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, and I want to clap for you for playing Shaheen and not being among those bitches who are playing Brian, Dragonov, and King. Now, Journey to Destruction 1, and then you can quit. I'm quitting it right now. I'm done with this game, bro. This game is not worth the time, honestly. Because the people you're facing in rank are jokers. Trust me. Jokers are playing this game. We're running one. What is this guy? He opted for the most rarest move and it worked. Please do. Wow, you're finally playing the way you should play. Very nice. I hate Tekken 8. I'm pleased. This guy also hates Tekken. Good step though. Terrible combo. Okay. You adjusted well though. Thank you so much. Yo, Avatas, what's up? What's up? Yo, Masquerade. Trust me, bro. Like, what is going on? Tell me what is going on. Does a god rank player should play like this? Fluff. All good, Avitas. We finally got God of Destruction with Hwoarang. We were trying with Reina, but unfortunately there are so much garbage in rank right now that we decided not to. We decided not to play with Reina. We want to take a break. I know I will play a lot better with Reina on stick than on keyboard because I'm like I faced a king who was just kept throwing, and you know, like breaking throws isn't just fun, you know, on keyboard, trust me. So that's why now we are playing a carried character in rank to show everyone that, you know, we are very good at this game. All you need is a carried character and the character that will take you places. That's all you need. So meanwhile, see that? Drag, King, and freaking Brian. This is it. This is the whole generation of Tekken 8. This is what Tekken 8 just produced. Some mashers, some copy pasters, Emperor or something. Yeah, man, because I didn't get to play the game, and the worst part was like my internet was really bad. So I have a better internet now. So okay, this guy is active. No name Jackson. So he's already meshing. What the fuck? I'll take it. He's also a masher. Masher. Why the heck am I eating this? Tekken 7 is I couldn't play with the cable connection because of the layout of my apartment. Now I could play on cable, but Tekken 8 is Tekken 8. Exactly. Predictable. So he's still ducking, which is very nice. I want him to duck because I want to be able to use forward 2s. Wasn't a bad first round though. How come, bro? See that he doesn't even need to freaking wait for the mix-up, bro. And look at this, his heat job is gone. Get lost. See that? Garbage always produces garbage. I have zero respect for Brian players, drag players, and king players. This is a written fact now on my end. These guys are the trash can for me. Trash cans of Tekken 8. See that? Garbage whatsoever. Now he's trying to act like he's very good. Okay. Trust me. Thank you so much. Yaar, this garbage game. Get vanish. Carried characters, ladies and gentlemen. If people are so okay with playing drag, Ryan and King, so why not? Right? I'll show you how she can even surpass these carried characters. Smash, thank you so much. Get lost. That's the best whiff punish in the game. Thank you. Yes. Get it. Easy carry. See that? You do nothing and their game is gone. See that? You do nothing, just wait. And you're stepped. Yes, please finish this. No, that wasn't a good decision to go for that. Nice step this time. Someone should. Yeah. That doesn't work. I tried. Easy carried, yaar. You don't need to work hard on your brain to play a difficult character. Just play Lydia and carry yourself.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo, what's up? What's up? My brother from Pakistan wanna say, ora, 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 what amigo, Yamazaki, my man. So good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. It's always a pleasure, man, having you on stream, man. Much love. I hope you are having a fantastic. What's the time out there? Is it evening for you guys or the day? Is it the afternoon? Oh my God, I've beaten this Ling player the other day.
Fight.
Easy. No problems whatsoever. Don't need to work hard. Just sit back and relax. Keep punishing people like this. Where are you going? Did I ask you to duck? Wow. It's 5:30 p.m. so it's like yeah, it's like evening for you. Oh no. Okay. My dude wants to fight now. That does a lot of damage, and the range is absurd. ये क्या sound track है? It's morning? No, it's like it's like 2 a.m. playing Midnight Tekken. Carried. Am I the only one Puerto Rican in the page? Yes. Yeah, maybe not on the page, but maybe, in the chat for quite some time now, you know. But much love to you, man, Yamazaki. I love this name, bro. I love this character and the name you're rocking right now. He's trying his extra hard. Oops. Nice. Too late, you're in the future. Yes. So bad.
Round two. Fight.
Oh my god. So easy to rank up with Lydia, yaar. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe my eyes how easy it is to cook people with Lydia in this game. Very nice. Bro is taking all the mix-ups because he doesn't know the matchup. Yes, that's more like it. Oh, he went for the low. Okay. He screwed it up. Always good to see you. You have a great vibe. I mean, special vibes. Remember that. Thank you so much, man. Much love. Basically, you are special. That's why you're thinking I'm special. Because you need good people to recognize good. You are amazing. That's why you think I'm amazing. He's not ducking at all. So, why? I just wanna. Oh my god. Twisted cola, please. I must use twisted cola. So I need to go back on the previous plan. I was gonna do a rage art. I was late. I should have gone early before he went for it. Whoa, we're screwed. Very nice. I'm happy for the Ling player. He's winning. I'm so happy. Unlike for a fucking Brian Dragon King player. Fuck you guys. You guys are a complete garbage package of. Oh, bro, stop it, man. I was late. You should say हमेशा देर कर देते हैं. कोई चक्कर नहीं है मेरी जान, मिड ही आ रहा है, कोई चक्कर नहीं है. Oh my god, we're getting Lydia to Supreme today very easily, for no good reason. We are going to play carried characters to
Get ready for the
moon and
next battle.
back. Unbelievable shit, bro. For real, man. The game sucks. Big time. I haven't eat my food. I think we should eat something. And then we should watch something. And then I eat the food and then we continue playing, I guess. The Ling player wants to get bodied again. Let's see. Get off the stage. Thanks for that, man. I need some advice to improving Tekken 8. I'm stuck in Tekken King. You'll get there. Trust me, just wait when someone has heat or rage. This is it. This is the only time you need to wait. Trust me. This Shaheen player is a lot better than the Ling player we just fought. Why is he showing a lot of patience now? All of us are. Yeah, he's doing some silly stuff now. Carried! In English is okay, but not in Hindi. Oh my god, I don't know what that means in Hindi. Carried! I love this carriedness of Lydia. And I bet you all these Bryans and Drags will never play Lydia because yeah, I wasted opportunity. I thought I'm gonna get a ground splat after that. He's not gonna block this. Why is he waiting like he got the matchup down? Finally. That combo doesn't work, yeah. The psychology of having a unblockable move and then you start placing your actual mids around that unblockable is a reason why she's carried. That Nice, good job.
Three.
Oh, in danger of demotion. He's playing a lot better, that's why. Aye. Smashed. It's a tornado, right? Oh my god, yeah. Bro, why is he waiting? He wants to lose so badly. He's waiting. You're not gonna win like this, bro. Always take an opportunity when it's there. Oh yeah. It's time to do the carried moves again. Just like this.
Final round. Fight.
This is a better solution for you in this regard. I have good plans. Yeah. I think I'm dead, maybe not. But maybe close. Maybe dead. Might kill. Oh no. I knew that was coming. I'm sorry. I knew that was coming. I saved this move for this very last minute. "25 frames. And there's one more. Oh, it's pretty good though. How much is it on block? -9, okay, not bad. This is -12. Oh no, I shouldn't be using this much. This is -10. This is 30. And this is 14? Oh, 15 in fact. It's -18. It doesn't look like it. That's -10. It did not punish me a single time. Okay. This is also a good one. But some people usually step this. This is also a good one. So guys, I just want to take a little bit of break. I definitely want to eat something. I haven't been eating at all, so I'm just gonna play something for you guys to watch something. Oh my God, my favorite soundtrack. This is how the best FGC soundtrack sounds like. It's straight up from KF 98. Oh, sorry, 95. But this is a redone version of KF 95. Rival teams themes. Ling gaming, bro. Ling is a very strong character. I'm still happy with, Ling players, to be honest. Like, at least they are daring to play. Like, they're literally daring enough to play Ling. Unlike these Brian, Fang, and Drag and Jin players. These guys are carried. I, I wouldn't have. Okay, hold on. This is the match that I want you to watch. So here we go. This is a match between Hira Malik and Bablu, two of the top talent of Pakistan. Enjoy this. Meanwhile, it's gonna give me a little bit of time. Just gonna go get my food and come back here and eat, and we watch. This is what precision looks like. And you see, there's no lag, nothing is going crazy, pure Tekken. No matter how it is. Wow. Do necessities cafe. Miss enjoy your food, yeah. I miss your, miss your dubbings, Yamazaki. Yeah, just give me a sec, bro. Like, I definitely need to eat something, I'm literally screwed right now. So how's it like to see some good as offline Tekken with right people playing the right game and in the right way? Bablu is so good, man. He's not playing Dragonov against Hira Malik. And the fact that he can play Paul is praiseworthy. See, perfect punish. You will hardly see any junk being committed here. Wow. I need water. Has there been a tournament? I wonder. Because I want to see something like tournament or a video. Honestly, even the gameplay is so boring of the game. I just realized I need something really informative. I'm just gonna find something better. There's no point listening, like watching. I aren't enjoying well. You know that, right? Uh, I want. Anvil. Dark history. Hey,
This is the entire history of the Umbrella Corporation, from its earliest
that's the kind of
experiments hidden
video I
behind the
want to
promise of
watch.
medical
I'm sorry,
progress,
Tekken
to its
guys. I'm a
rise as the
Resident
most
Evil
powerful
fan as
pharmaceutical
well.
company in the world, all the way to the destruction of Raccoon City and the global fallout that followed. Umbrella's story is one of ambition without restraint, a pursuit of human evolution that abandoned morality in favor of control. It's a journey filled with secrecy, betrayal, and the quiet manipulation of governments that allowed bioterror to spread unchecked for decades. And while the company itself would eventually collapse, the damage it caused reshaped the world forever. Starting all the way back in the early decades of the 20th century, Europe and North America were gripped
This
by
is
a
how
dangerous
deep
obsession,
video
being
games are made.
eugenics, the belief that humanity could and should be improved through selective control of biology. This obsession dominated academic debate, scientific circles, and political ambition, and it was within this climate that the minds behind Umbrella first crossed paths. Their names were Oswald E. Spencer, Edward Ashford, and Dr. James Marcus. All three were university classmates and virologists, and they all believed that human evolution was not complete and it merely lacked direction. For Spencer, that conviction took root during his time in Eastern Europe. As a student of a mysterious figure known as Mother Miranda, Spencer came to a dark conclusion: that the human body could be transformed through infection, and that viruses were not merely agents of disease, but instruments of change. Now, during his stay in Miranda's remote village, Spencer encountered an ancient symbol, being the crest of the four houses, a simple emblem passed down through generations, and at the time, it meant nothing more than tradition. But years later, it would become the face of Umbrella. Following this, Umbrella's true prehistory would begin in 1966. That year, James Marcus put forward a radical hypothesis. Deep within West African folklore existed legends of a mythical flower known as the Stairway of the Sun, a plant said to grant extraordinary power to those who consumed it. Marcus theorized that the legends were not metaphorical, but biological, that the flower carried a mutagenic virus capable of reshaping life itself. A joint expedition to the Napaya tribal lands confirmed the unthinkable. Hidden beneath the earth was an underground garden where the flowers still grew, and within it, they discovered a virus unlike anything science had ever cataloged. This virus would later be known as the progenitor virus. However, attempts to cultivate the flower outside Africa had failed. The virus weakened, mutated, or died altogether. The source cannot be replicated, but instead it had to be preserved, extracted, and transported. And for that, aristocratic wealth was no longer enough. Recognizing the scale of what they had uncovered, Spencer took decisive action. And
I don't even know what MK Ultra is. Let me be honest. That's how interested I am in
public goal
MK.
for medicine, but in reality, it had a private purpose for evolution. A permanent research base was established near the Napaya Garden to facilitate the extraction and transport of progenitor samples across the Atlantic. But even that was not sufficient. The work demanded more funding and infrastructure, and their solution was a compromise that would shape the next half-century of global catastrophe. Spencer, Ashford, and Marcus agreed to pursue what would later be called the T-Virus Project. Rather than selling progenitor directly, each would independently develop modified strains. These variants would be offered to the United States military as potential biological weapons, as a means of securing both funding and influence. It was the first time Umbrella tied its future to government power. By the late 1970s, the project had grown beyond its original scope. Under the guidance of Dr. William Birkin, T-virus research shifted dramatically. The virus was no longer viewed solely as a weapon of death, but as a tool of sustained mutation. Birkin's work demonstrated something unprecedented, being that infected hosts could remain biologically active even after cardiac arrest. They could move, hunt, and kill with catastrophic aggression.
If you're complaining about Resident Evil 1, then that's not fair, you know?
That was like, and now what began as an academic dream of human perfection had now quietly transformed into something far more dangerous. Umbrella's corruption had been born, and the world had no idea what it was becoming. Following the days as Umbrella's reach expanded, its greatest threat no longer came from governments or rivals, but instead it came from within. The alliance that had given birth to Umbrella was never stable, as its founders were bound by ambition and not trust, and as the company's power grew, so too did the fractures between them. The first fall was with Edward Ashford. In 1968, Ashford was killed during a laboratory incident involving a prototype strain of the T-virus. Officially, his death was ruled an unfortunate failure of containment, but privately, few within Umbrella believed it was an accident, and evidence would later suggest that Spencer himself had engineered the circumstances of Ashford's demise, as a means of eliminating a rival whose vision no longer aligned with his own. And just like that, James Marcus followed two
ahri's survival is like
freaking
what?
Increasingly unstable, Marcus had grown isolated
even
among Umbrella's inner circle. His use of executive trainees as human test subjects drew internal backlash, not for ethical reasons, but for liability. And in 1988, Umbrella's own security service executed Marcus inside his laboratory. His research was seized and his name erased. And by the end of the 1980s, Oswald E. Spencer stood alone. Those who would challenge him were gone, while others were quietly contained. Brandon Bailey, one of Marcus's proteges, was forcibly confined to Umbrella's
और वो
African
भी
facilities
negative
for
bomb. Thank
decades
you.
to prevent the exposure of progenitor research, and he would ultimately be executed in 1998. The remaining collaborators, Dr. Henry and Beardsley, would eventually die at some point in the early 1990s, and their daughters Christine and Mylene would inherit their facilities in Europe, but they would never be permitted to rise high enough to threaten Spencer's control. By the early 1980s, researchers made a discovery that reshaped
हंसू
the
मैं अब
company's
आपके
trajectory,
comment
being
पे.
that rare individuals possessed partial immunity to the T-virus. This revelation transformed the virus from a blunt weapon into a tool for refinement, and with that, Umbrella laboratories across the globe began developing bioorganic weapons, or BOWs for short, which are creatures engineered to hunt survivors, enforce containment, and replace conventional soldiers. By this point, Umbrella had grown too vast to function as a single entity. Umbrella USA emerged as the corporation's dominant branch, headquartered in Chicago and overseeing American research, administration, and military contracts. Its crown jewel was the Arclay Lab in the mountains outside Raccoon City, as it became the epicenter of T-virus development until the opening of the Nest facility in 1991. It was there that Umbrella began work on the G-virus, a progenitor viral strain that possessed regenerative properties unlike anything seen before. It could repair dead tissue, reconstruct organs, and in theory, create superhumans, fulfilling Oswald Spencer's original dream of engineered evolution. It was during this creation that Umbrella Europe's branches became frustrated by Umbrella USA's dominance, so they decided to consolidate their resources during the 1980s to form Umbrella Europe. Their solution to the T-virus's fatal flaw of catastrophic brain damage was the creation of the Nemesis Project. Rather than preserving the human mind, they sought to replace it. An intelligent parasite would assume control of infected hosts, restoring function and obedience. This project would run alongside Umbrella USA's Tyrant program to develop a superhuman weapon, and it would go on to produce the Nemesis T-Type in
necessary for
1998,
forward
while
moving
Umbrella
process?
USA's own response
Yeah.
was the Talos Project, which was an attempt to bypass biology entirely by linking tyrants to artificial intelligence systems. During this time, Umbrella's Japan branch
नो शायद तुमने
managed
बड़ी अच्छी
advanced
कोशिश की है, लेकिन वो तो
biotechnology
मुझे
and
भी पता है.
mechanical research.
मुझे क्या
The
नया
company
बताया
also
तुमने, जरा
acquired
बताओ
4
जरा.
ships, being the Queen
At least
Zenobia,
मैं
the
वो
Queen
character
Vito,
तो नहीं
the
ना
Queen
खेल रहा जो तुम लोग
Samarius,
खेलते हो.
and Spencer Rain, which would transport bioweapons cargo. Private
तुम तो मेरे
aircrafts
character
would
खेल भी
also
नहीं सकते.
transport cargo via the Antarctic
खेल सकते हो.
Transport Terminal, a facility originally built for Ashford's research. The company also recruited nearly a third of Raccoon City's population to work for Umbrella subsidiaries. The company was not an employer. It was infrastructure. Hospitals, manufacturing plants, and research facilities. Entire neighborhoods depended on it. In the early
Yeah, Charles
1990s,
Darwin
when the Soviet
intensifies.
Union collapsed, Umbrella seized the opportunity. Paramilitary forces expanded rapidly. The Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service and Umbrella Security Service recruited mercenaries, former Warsaw Pact soldiers, and detained insurgents. And in 1994, a dedicated anti-BOW training facility was established on Rockford Island, administered by Alfred Ashford, the son of Edward Ashford. The military arm reached its peak under their new leader, Colonel Sergei Vladimir. His unique genetic traits allowed Umbrella to mass-produce tyrants by experimenting on his clones. By 1998, Umbrella possessed a private army equipped with helicopters, jets, transport aircraft, and ground forces armed to rival national militaries. Then their reach extended into intelligence when Umbrella planted operatives within the United States military itself. One of them was Dr. Albert Wesker, where they learned of America's true motive to eventually ditch support for Umbrella with the reactivation of their own bioweapons program. But in the midst of it all, Umbrella's influence remained absolute, to the point where everything managed to be covered up. In West Africa, when plant number 57 suffered a containment breach, the response was immediate and absolute. The UBCS was deployed to the surrounding town, not to evacuate it, but to erase it. Every resident was killed, and the massacre was quietly classified, and the host government ensured that no record of the incident reached the outside world. Then the pattern repeated elsewhere. In the early 1990s, a hospital in the Arklay
Resident Evil
Mountains became the site of a
Outbreak is
human
so good.
experimentation program that quickly spiraled out of control. Patients disappeared and staff were silenced. When the incident finally collapsed under its own weight, there was no police investigation. No arrests were made. The media failed
Why
to
all the
identify
fuss should
Umbrella's
have just
involvement,
sent
and the hospital
Henry.
was permanently closed
Dude
in
would
1993
have done it
without
more easily.
explanation. One reporter attempted to pursue the truth in 1996, but it wasn't long after when he was found murdered, with his body discovered in the Ames River. No suspects were named. No connection was drawn between his death and the hospital case he had been investigating.
Unbelievable.
The silence held. These incidents were not anomalies. They were proof of how deeply Umbrella's reach had embedded itself within governments, law enforcement, and the media itself. Entire communities could be erased. Evidence could vanish. The truth could be drowned without consequence. Umbrella had become untouchable. To the world, it was a pharmaceutical giant, but behind closed doors, it was something far more sinister. However, the truth would not stay hidden forever. Cracks began to emerge in the year of 1998. Umbrella's control began to unravel, not from a single failure,
So
but from
1998
two forces
meaning
converging
Resident
at
Evil 2 and
once.
3.
The first was espionage, and the second was betrayal. Inside Umbrella USA, security had already been compromised. A foreign intelligence operative, Ada Wong, infiltrated the company on behalf of a rival firm engaged in bioorganic weapons research. By embedding herself within Umbrella's research pipeline, and through a personal relationship with Dr. John Clemens, the newly appointed chief of research at the Arklay laboratory, she managed to quietly extract sensitive information on active projects. Among the data she uncovered was something far more valuable than the T-virus, being the G-virus. During this time, events were already spiraling out of control in the Arklay Mountains. In May of that year, a containment failure occurred at the Arklay lab.
Resident Evil
Official
0.
records never identified a cause, but an experimental bioorganic weapon developed years earlier by Dr. James Marcus was responsible, and it was known as the Queen Leech. When it escaped containment, the laboratory was sealed, but the damage was already done, as the Cerberus units breached their enclosures and fled into the surrounding wilderness. Over the following weeks, hikers vanished. Bodies were discovered partially consumed. Survivors were hospitalized with bite wounds, and it wasn't long after when they began to attack others. The infection spread outward in silence. Umbrella deployed armed response teams into the Arklays to try and reopen the nearby training school, but they failed to contain the outbreak every single time. And it was at this point that Umbrella made a decision that would expose its corruption. Since 1996, Albert Wesker had retired from the United States military and assumed command of STARS, a specialized
the
law
data was
enforcement
definitely
unit operating independently of the Raccoon City
valuable.
Police Department and funded by Umbrella itself. Wanting
Since
to
the
cover up
virus
the incident,
itself is
Umbrella
like a
issued Wesker his orders:
bioorganic
send STARS
weapon.
team into the mountains, allow the BOWs to kill them, record combat data, recover research files, erase all evidence, and destroy the facility. Wesker accepted the mission, but in reality, he had plans of his own. He judged Umbrella to be finished, and rather than deliver his findings, Wesker staged his death during the destruction of the
Staged
Arklay
his
lab.
death.
He escaped the explosion with critical data in hand, defecting to Umbrella's rival. 4 surviving members of STARS, believing him dead, unknowingly corroborated the lie. Meanwhile, another fracture formed at the heart of the company. William Birkin had dedicated his life to Umbrella's research, yet despite his achievements, Oswald Spencer refused him entry into the inner circle. Birkin understood what the rejection meant, that his value had an expiration date, so he prepared to leave. Birkin planned to defect to the United States military, offering them samples of both the T-virus and the G-virus in exchange for protection. In the weeks leading up to the exchange, Birkin dumped T-virus into sewer treatment plants and disposal facilities, including the newly opened P-12A site
ahri too.
used to process failed experiments. The virus spread slowly through the infrastructure, and by mid-September, Raccoon General Hospital was under strict quarantine for what the doctors labeled as a cannibal disease. To delay Umbrella, he bribed Police Chief Brian Irons to clear the sewers, allowing a lone officer to patrol the area. But once Umbrella Security Service teams moved in with explosives to recover the G-Virus samples, Birkin responded decisively by releasing his Hunter bioweapons. They slaughtered the remaining research staff and his own guards, so as to make him and his wife Annette the only people aware of the G-Virus. But once the Umbrella Security Service deployed its Alpha team into the sewers to recover the G-Virus, Agent Hunk and his unit intercepted William Birkin during the extraction. It was here that Birkin
Your
was
favorite
shot
Ari?
and the
Mine
case
is Ari
containing the
4.
virus was seized. But what they
See,
failed
you're
to
a
see was
newbie
the
to
vial
Ari.
still in
That's
his
why you're an
possession.
Ari 4
Mortally
fan.
wounded and out of options, Birkin injected himself with the
Anyone
G-Virus,
who's an
and what
Ari 4
emerged was no
fan,
longer human. His transformation was violent
that
and
means he did
immediate. He
not
tore through
cherish
the
the
sewer
first three
system,
games.
killing or crippling
First
every
three games
member
are
of
the
the
best.
recovery team except Hunk
The new
himself.
games
The
are
stolen case
trying
was
to
destroyed and the mission collapsed,
get to
and
that
with
level.
that, the infection spread. The T-Virus flooded the sewer ecosystem.
But
Rats and
RE4
giant
was
cockroaches
definitely
competed
a
briefly and
revolutionary game
violently for
because the
dominance,
third
and
person,
once the rats won, they fled toward the
like the
nearby
third
lake,
person
which
camera and over the shoulder camera came into the play, and that was very revolutionary. Like after Resident Evil 4, the industry got that very, over the shoulder camera, and it's a gift of Resident Evil 5 to the industry though. But I was more able to enjoy it, that's why. Yeah, I mean, RE4 is like, it's not a horror game. It's an action horror game. To me, it's not even a horror at all, but it's an action-oriented zombie game. But there are more to just, like Resident Evil beyond RE4. Like, you need to explore, like, the original remake of Resident Evil 1. It is one of the best game that Shinji Mikami ever created. And I think RE7 is underrated. RE4 is of course, like we said, RE4 is goated. RE5 is just average. 6 is bad, like plot wise, That like there was nothing wrong with the game, but the plot was all over the place. And 7, like I said, 7 is the most amazing game. I was literally someone who yelled at RE7 when I saw it for the first time. Like seeing the first person view wasn't really happening for me, but later on when we played the game, it grew on us. It is not bad, but it's not the best either.
would result in the virus reaching the city's water supply, and from that moment on, the outbreak was irreversible. By September 16th, Umbrella executives were fully aware. Hospitals reported mass admissions for what doctors described as a cannibal disease. The virus was no longer confined to isolated facilities. It was in the population. Tens of thousands had already been exposed. Umbrella responded publicly with evacuation orders, but privately, the city had become something else. The UBCS was deployed under the pretense of civilian rescue, but in reality, Raccoon City was now a live fire testing ground. Umbrella USA and Umbrella Europe seized the opportunity to field their weapons. The Nemesis T-Type was inserted with a singular objective: hunt and eliminate surviving STARS members. This was retaliation for the loss of the T-002 Tyrant, and a trial run for controlled intelligent BOW deployment. Experimental Hunter Betas and Hunter Gamma units were also released for combat
Yeah, it
testing,
is kind of
and
okay.
the UBCS did not last long. Soon after their arrival on September 26th, the force was annihilated. Federal troops and the National Guard withdrew behind quarantine lines, sealing off the city completely. The survivors were completely abandoned, and Raccoon City was no longer being saved, it was being written off, and behind closed doors, a contingency plan moved forward. Government
नो शायद देखो मेरी बात तुम समझ नहीं रहे. मैं तुम्हारे साथ ना एम्पथाइज करता हूँ. तुमने माजी वाली पहले कौन कौन सी टेकन्स खेली हैं आपने पास्ट में मुझे बताओ कि हाउ मेनी टेकन्स हैव यू प्लेड बिफोर टेकन 8 and 7. Why not play them is योर अप्रोच नॉट माइन, राइट? इसीलिए हमें एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट आ रहा है ना, थिंकिंग का कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है ये। मैं कहता हूँ कैरिड की बजाय एक कैरेक्टर ऐसा तैयार करो जिससे तुम कैरिड कैरेक्टर्स भी मार रहे हो, ठीक है, लेकिन तुम्हारा कसूर कोई नहीं है भाई, ये गेम का मैटर ही ऐसा है, ठीक है ना। सब ये खेल रहे हैं, वो चल रहा है, मैंने जीतना है तो यार मुझे ये खेलना है, ये मेंटेलिटी मेरी डे वन से नहीं है, ठीक है। मैं किंग ऑफ फाइटर में भी सबसे मुश्किल, तो तुम टेकन 3 खेल के टैग 1 खेल के ये बातें कर रहे हो यार तुम। मुझे बताओ क्या टैग 1 में बैक का प्लेयर आके जूतियां नहीं मारता था जब कोई निकलता था तो? बेटा तब वो ओगर्स भी मारता था। क्या टैग 1 में ली शाओलैन ने नहीं मारा? टैग 1 में ली वुलोंग ने नहीं मारा? टैग 1 में हॉरेंग ने नहीं मारा? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि हम लोग ना ईज ढूंढते हैं, ठीक है, ईज ढूंढने की वजह से प्रॉब्लम है, समझ आ रही है? और वो कैरेक्टर्स, मतलब मैं कहता हूँ तुम खेलो यार, कैरेट कैरेक्टर खेलो, लेकिन तुम एक टाइम आएगा तुम बोर हो जाओगे उन कैरेक्टर्स में, उनमें कोई क्रिएटिविटी नहीं है, उनका सिंपल सा प्लान है। मुझे कैरेक्टर्स वो पसंद है कि जिनकी इतनी ज्यादा गेम हो, इतनी ज्यादा कि खत्म ही ना हो, मैं रोज कोई ना कोई नई चीज सीख रहा हूँ अपने कैरेक्टर से। इसीलिए मैं हॉरंग खेलता हूँ और इसीलिए मैं रेना खेलता हूँ, ठीक है। नहीं तो भाई ये मैंने अभी तुम्हारे सामने लिडिया लेके लोगों को बीटे लगा रहा हूँ मैं, रैंक के अंदर गॉड रैंक में मैं जलील कर रहा हूँ सबको, लेकिन मुझे मजा ही नहीं आ रहा। मैं जीती जा रहा हूँ यार, बिला वजह जीती जा रहा हूँ, मुझे जीत के मजा नहीं आ रहा। समझ आ रही है? सेंस ऑफ अकॉम्प्लिशमेंट होनी चाहिए आपको वीडियो गेम खेल के, ठीक है। इस वजह से आपने अगर टेकन 3 से ऑनवर्ड खेली भी है तो मेरी जान, आपको तो पहले ही पता है। क्या आपको टेकन 5 में रॉजर से कुट नहीं पड़ी? अगर आपको रॉजर से नहीं कुट पड़ी तो फिर आपको मैं कुछ कह नहीं सकता। हमने तो रॉजर से भी कुट खाई है, हमने गनरयू से भी मार खाई है। नहीं, आर्मर स्ट्रांग है, कैरेट नहीं है। आर्मर बहुत अच्छा कैरेक्टर है, मैं ये तो नहीं कहता कि बैलेंस्ड है, लेकिन इट्स वेरी स्ट्रांग, लेकिन वो कैरेट नहीं है, ठीक है। उसके पास वेवूज हैं, ठीक है, प्रॉपर मूव्स है ना, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है, इस बात को समझना कि इस गेम में आर्मर को भी स्टांस दे दिया है, तो दैट मीन्स कि ये गेम ही कैरेड कैरेड है। समझ आ रही है? हर कैरेक्टर के पास 50-50। मुझे प्लेयरों से मसला नहीं है, मुझे प्लेयरों पे गुस्सा आ रहा है कि वो कैरेक्टर्स को ऑप्ट कर रहे हैं जो गेम के मेटा के मुताबिक ही कैरेड मेटा है। तो पता है, आतिफ ने सबको मारा ही इसी वजह से। ये नहीं वजह कि वो प्लेयर नहीं है, वो इतना बड़ा प्लेयर है कि उसको इजीएस्ट वे मिल गया सबकी लाश निकालने का। तो मेरी ओपिनियन आप बेशक ले सकते हो, लेकिन मैं आपको ओपिनियन भी नहीं ना दे सकता। हमारी हमारी आइडियोलॉजी के इख्तलाफ है, ठीक है। मैंने टैग 1 में भी ली शाओलिन खेला है, मैंने टैग 1 में एना खेली है। जो बच्चे आज एना खेल रहे हैं ना, ये पैदा भी नहीं हुए थे जब मैं एना खेल रहा था टेकन 3 के अंदर और टैग 1 में, ठीक है। और मैं एना से ओगर्स भी मारता था, एना से मिशिमास भी मारता था, एना और ली शाओलिन वाली टीम होती थी मेरी। तो मुझे ना किसी भी गेम में ना ओवर रेटेड बुलशिट पसंद ही नहीं है, इसमें तुम्हारा कोई कसूर नहीं है, मेरा कसूर है, ठीक है। तो जब मैं देखता हूँ देर इज एन ओवर रेटेड किंग प्लेयर, देर इज एन ओवर रेटेड ब्राइन प्लेयर, देर इज एन ओवर रेटेड फेंग, फेंग तो नर्फ हुआ है तो लोगों ने छोड़ा है, नहीं तो लोग फेंकी में घुसे हुए थे। ड्रैगन ऑफ जिन, these 5 characters are carried including Lydia as well, ठीक है। they are carried, most of their shit will work, ठीक है, and yours will fail। तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इतना chaos वाली बुलशिट गेम है ये, मैं तो इसको गेम ही नहीं समझता ना। मैं तुम्हें सीधी सी बात बता रहा हूँ, टेकन 7 गुन गाते फिर रहे हैं सारे, वाह टेकन 7 सबसे घटिया गेम थी वो, ठीक है। उसमें सिर्फ ये था कि ओ माय गॉड काउंटर हिट्स, चलो जी, आधा और 8 में भी वही हो रहा है कि मतलब पहले पहले ब्लॉक कर करके प्रेशर ले जो अगले अगले ने प्लस ले लेके आपकी मत मार देनी है, और उसके बाद अगर आप गिर के नॉकडाउन पे उठते उठते मर जाना है। समझ आ रही है? इन ए कैरिड वे, एग्जैक्टली। तो मैं प्लेयर्स पे तप रहा हूं कि वो क्रिएटिव नहीं है। ठीक है, वो चाहें तो यार वो यूनिकनेस ला सकते हैं। कहाँ पे हैं रेवन प्लेयर्स? शो मी अ सिंगल रेवन प्लेयर आउट देयर। Although, guess what? Raven is an S tier character. No one is playing Raven because everyone is busy tier whoring playing Ryan, again those motherfucking five, Steve, King, and Jin, you know. In fact, like, what is so wow about it, you know? Every character has some cheese, but not at all. This game clearly demolished some character's identity. Yeah, like Steve, for instance, Steve, do you think like Steve was a character that could have been played by every Tom, Dick, and Harry? Now every Tom, Dick, and Harry can play Steve because every character and the whole meta is so dumbed down that it is created for the, the new players. The old players are definitely gonna have to, chip in with this new meta and, try and adapt. So the thing is, कि it's not that I'm complaining to the players. I'm literally, whenever I'm pissed on the stream, I'm literally pissed on the game because I know that it's not everyone's fault. You know, people are bound to play this dumb meta. This is where I literally start losing respect for people who play the carried characters like, I the characters that I just fought, man. Brian, Jin, and that these are the characters that you will see in the upper ranks, or the mid ranks. You will not find these characters in the lower ranks. So this is why it's very shame that the game is in this state.
Official Derek C. Simmons leveraged his position within the US government to push for total
And I hate this. This
eradication.
is
And
not
on
even
October
Tekken anymore.
1st, the National Security
Online makes it
Council, the Joint
worse.
Chiefs of Staff, and the President authorized the
Online Tekken is
destruction
not
of the
even
city.
Tekken.
In the aftermath, the truth did not die with the city, since the US military recovered samples of the G virus, and every trace of evidence was destroyed or
If you wanna
covered up.
laugh at this game, just look at Clive.
In the weeks following the city's destruction,
You
the
will
silence that
laugh
had
the
protected
shit
Umbrella
out
for
of
decades
this
had
game.
finally
Just look
fractured. In
at
an
Clive
emergency session, lawmakers voted to suspend
and
Umbrella
King in
USA's right
particular.
to operate within the United States and federalize their assets. On the other hand, the president, already under scrutiny for authorizing the destruction of Raccoon City, decided to resign under public pressure. The justification for the bombing could not be defended, both legally and morally. Early newspaper reports from survivors described monsters, experiments, and corporate negligence. Among them was an investigative journalist named
Oh
Alyssa
yes.
Ashcroft, whose reporting pointed directly at Umbrella.
So
But the
that's the
broader
mother of
implications with the
the
existence
protagonist
of
of
bioorganic
Resident Evil
weapons and the
Requiem.
global scale of viral research were all quietly buried, and the threat was covered up. With Raccoon
Any
City
hopes for season
erased and the
3?
entire US Army team
Fingers
lost during the incident, the
crossed.
Department of
It's not
Defense
easy to
shifted
balance a
strategy.
game
Under
like this. I'm not
STRATCOM, a new
gonna
division was
sugarcoat this.
formed, the Anti-Umbrella Pursuit and Investigation Team. Its mandate
I
was to
don't think it's
track,
gonna get
contain,
worse. They
and
will
eliminate
try and
bioorganic
eliminate
threats
some
before they
stuff.
reached public awareness.
I mean, they will improve things, but now that the Tekken Tag Tournament 2 team is gonna overhaul the game, I'm hopeful. But at the same time, man, every character has like about fucking 90 moves, bro. Like, so this is impossible that they will be able to like completely overhaul the game the way they should. But it's not an easy job for any dev out there, and it seems like the animation guys do not meet the guys who make the hitboxes. Honestly, they do not meet each other. That's why they don't know where the hurt boxes are meant to be and the hit boxes are meant to be. Murdoch in Heat. Yeah, exactly. Right? So Murdoch will kill the meta of this game. This game is gonna be a freaking joke joke after that, right?
And to that end, the antivirus weapon protocol number 7600 was authorized. This order permitted unilateral operations in foreign nations without consent, should a bioterror outbreak be detected. Umbrella was no longer treated as a corporation, but a hostile force instead. And inside Umbrella itself, Spencer acted first.
very
Recognizing
difficult,
that the
man.
progenitor virus was now a liability rather than an asset, Spencer ordered Umbrella's African facilities shut down
Bring the
in
freaking
November.
poking
Research was
back, bro.
terminated. Records
Not the
were
chaos.
erased,
Ah,
and all
counter hit.
personnel
Oh
were
my
eliminated,
god. Now you're
including
freaking
employee
dead.
Brandon
Oh, the
Bailey.
burst
That
coming
same
out. Oh,
month,
the
a
smash
quieter
is out. Oh,
operation
the rage
unfolded.
out and the
Leon
road is over.
Kennedy, now operating
What is
under
this?
Stratcom authority, dispatched private investigator Ark Thompson to Umbrella's Sheena Island facility to investigate how much of Umbrella's infrastructure still remained intact.
It's a
The
comedy
response
game.
was catastrophic.
To me.
Believing Ark Thompson to be an Umbrella intelligence operative recording illegal activity, the facility's commander Vincent Goldman initiated containment measures that escalated into a full outbreak, and what followed was the island collapsing into chaos. By the time the incident ended, only Ark Thompson and 2 children were believed to have survived, and Umbrella's Tyrant mass production facility on the island was destroyed in the resulting explosion.
It's gonna be in season
By
3
September,
because in
the
Armageddon,
collapse accelerated. Umbrella's
said, "I'm here
military
to
training
take my
camp on
revenge
Rockford
this
Island
time."
came under assault by
Ooh.
HCF, a rival paramilitary
That's a valid
organization
point.
armed with hunter units that were developed using stolen data from the Arclay lab by
Of course
Albert
he's gonna
Wesker.
come in the
The
last
island was
season.
quickly overrun, and Umbrella's forces
Maybe
were wiped
second
out.
last.
The remaining
But you
survivors
never
fled
know,
to the
Dave.
Arctic transport terminal, but they brought the
They might
T-virus
just
with them.
throw him in
And
the
shortly
next
after,
season
the
and
terminal
be done
fell
with it.
into outbreak conditions and was ultimately destroyed when former STARS member Chris Redfield activates its self-destruct system. Slowly but surely,
No, शायद
Umbrella
तुम
was
मुझे ये
losing
बताओ कि अभी
territory,
तुम्हारे साथ मैंने
assets,
खेली
and
है गेम?
control of its own people. And by
आप क्या खेल रहे
2003,
थे अभी?
Umbrella Corporation was no longer an empire, but a mere remnant. The company's remaining leadership consolidated what little power it had left into a single location, being a chemical processing facility in Caucasus, quietly
Oh,
purchased
Serva.
in 1998 through a shell corporation. What had once been a contingency site became Umbrella's last operational stronghold.
We
This
haven't even
facility was
discussed
placed under the
Claudio
command
yet.
of Colonel Sergei Vladimir, and within its walls, Umbrella prepared
The
its final
actual
gambit,
daddy of
being
the
the
game.
Talos Project, a tyrant equipped with computer-controlled assault armor that was recovered from the Arclay lab shortly before Albert Wesker's betrayal. The base also stored the UMF-013, a powerful supercomputer containing the totality of Umbrella's research archives, every virus, every failure, and every crime. If Umbrella collapsed, whoever claimed that data would inherit its legacy. With this data, bioorganic weapons once deemed commercially unviable were resurrected and mass-produced. Umbrella expanded sales quietly once conflicts tied to the War on Terror created demand for deniable weapons, and Umbrella was eager to supply them. Bioweapon combat deployments slowly became a reality, but were quietly halted every time they were exposed, including one in South America disrupted by Stratcom agent Leon Kennedy. To the public, bioorganic weapons remained a mere rumor, but the corporation's decline accelerated from within. By January of 2003, the Caucasus
I don't play
facility
online. I
suffered
usually
an
go to
outbreak.
level up gaming.
Villagers in the surrounding area
Oh,
hired
nice.
by Sergei Vladimir to
Good
guard
job.
Umbrella's shipments
Don't play
and store
online.
hunter
You will
units for
fuck your game.
transfer were ultimately attacked.
I've trained some
Attempting to
of
flee,
my
they sealed
homies,
themselves inside buildings
introduced them
alongside
to the
infected
game
victims,
on
and
us.
the result was
Now
total
they're playing
collapse.
better
The
than me.
village
This
was
is what
overrun
happens.
and its population wiped out.
Talk
This
about
quickly
my
drew the attention
time in
of
Tekken
opposing
5.
forces.
This is what
Albert Wesker
my
arrived
disciples
first,
did with me. They
extracting what he
beat the
needed,
crap out
and
of
soon
me.
after, other forces followed. Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine identified the presence of an Umbrella base nearby, and shortly after, both forces converged on the facility and eliminated the mutants, Talos, and Sergei Vladimir. Umbrella's
Okay,
final
I just
manufacturing
need 2
facility
minutes.
ceased to exist.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Wesker
drop
escaped,
everything.
but not empty-handed. He downloaded Umbrella's research
my God,
archives
how many
before
minutes again?
vanishing, carrying its knowledge into the next
Oh, 2
era
minutes.
of bioterror. For years, the corporation had fought a legal war in the United States, attempting to overturn the federal seizure of Umbrella USA and distance itself from Raccoon City. The stakes were existential.
Be
The loss would
sensible and
bankrupt the
never
company
play
through compensation claims
online,
alone.
bro.
Two former employees testified, being
I got
Yoko
my God of
Suzuki
Destruction
and
and
Linda
now
Baldwin. But Umbrella survived
don't
on
even
a
feel
familiar
like playing
strategy,
this
being
game.
evasiveness. With falsified witnesses and the absence of publicly admissible evidence, the corporation spent 4 years attempting to shift the blame onto the United States government, accusing it of orchestrating a cover-up to conceal its own bioweapons program. But then, the case ended abruptly when Albert Wesker intervened. Through a covert agreement, he provided excerpts from Umbrella's internal archives to the court, proof of direct corporate involvement in Raccoon
sit
City.
beside them and
The
give
evidence
them
was ruled
advice.
valid, and
Like
after
where
this
they are
verdict,
lacking.
Umbrella Pharmaceuticals
Of course,
and
you're an
Umbrella
old player,
Corporation
so this
declared
is what you
bankruptcy.
will do best.
With the ruling
Coaching is
finalized, American
your
and Russian
forte,
intelligence
man.
services launched an international manhunt for Oswald E. Spencer,
Game
seeking
plan of
his
others.
arrest for crimes
Very
spanning
nice.
the continents.
This is
Spencer
a very-
vanished into hiding
I
and
love
would
this
only
job,
be
by the
located
way.
years later. Umbrella's remaining subsidiaries
I love
collapsed
doing this
one
myself.
by one. Its Japanese branch, among the last to survive, entered liquidation in
Level
March
Up
of
is a
2004
good arcade
when
to
no
level up your
corporation was
game.
willing to inherit its name. And with that, Umbrella Corporation was completely finished. Yet the damage it caused
Maniacs
did
isn't
not
bad
disappear
either.
with it. The viruses lived on, the data survived, and those who had learned from Umbrella would carry its work forward under new names. Umbrella was gone, but its legacy never truly went away. Click this video here to find out the entire story of Leon Kennedy. Thank you guys for watching.
Okay, you
This
guys,
is the entire
please
story
watch
of
this.
Leon Kennedy. From his first
We're
desperate
not
night in
going
Raccoon City.
to like watch this whole thing, but please watch this meanwhile. And I feel like just ending the stream, to be honest. Like this is like 3 a.m. right now. So, but yeah, let's watch this together. I'm gonna go to toilet and I'll be back, and then we'll resume
to
the
his
stream.
intense
All right.
confrontation with Los Illuminados, all the way to his investigation on Alcatraz
Enjoy
Island
this.
that turned into a nightmare. His journey is filled
It's
with
been a pleasure
loss,
talking to you, man.
courage, and the
Peace out. Thank you
unrelenting
so much,
struggle
Noshe.
against bioterror
Appreciate
that
it, man.
completely
Take
shaped
care
an era,
and
it's
have a
one
good
that
one.
begins right
Cheers.
off the bat
I'll
with
see you in a bit.
tragedy.
Level Up, the one opposite
Leon's
Hafiz
earliest
Center?
years
No.
were marked by hardship.
Level Up
Growing
is
up
in
the shadow of a
Model Town.
family tied to crime. That legacy ended violently when his entire family was murdered, leaving Leon an orphan before he could ever have the chance to build a normal life. In the aftermath, it was a
Gurbat
single
of
act
Leon.
of
Check karo
compassion
zara.
that kept him from being lost
I'll be back.
entirely, being a police officer who stepped in and helped him survive. That moment became the spark that defined Leon's path forward. From then on, he carried a simple resolve. If one officer could change his life, then he too would dedicate his future to protecting others. And at just 21 years old, Leon graduated from the police academy with that conviction burning inside him, and shortly after, he had successfully landed a job offer at the Raccoon Police Department. But just days before he was meant to start, a mysterious phone call urged him not to report for duty. However, Leon ignored the warning, and on the night of September 29, 1998, he drove into Raccoon City and into the collapse of a civilization. His first stop was the Mazoil gas station on the outskirts of town. Investigating a loud crash, Leon stumbled upon a grisly sight, being a zombie devouring a police officer. Forced to flee, he encountered a young woman named Claire Redfield outside. The two escaped in a patrol car, but their path was cut short when a tanker exploded in the streets, separating them in the process. After this, each made their own way to the Raccoon Police Department. Inside the station, Leon found chaos. Most of the force was already dead, and the survivors were clinging to life. Among them were Elliot Edward and the gravely wounded Lieutenant Marvin Branagh. Leon attempted to save Elliot during a zombie attack, but the officer was torn apart before his eyes. Marvin briefed Leon on a possible secret passage out of the building, entrusting him with the mission to survive. It was there in the underground tunnels that Leon first faced William Birkin, an Umbrella scientist who had injected himself with the unstable G virus. Mutated beyond recognition, Birkin attacked with monstrous strength, forcing Leon into a brutal fight for survival. Though he brought the creature down, Birkin's body fell into the abyss below, his survival uncertain. As Leon pressed deeper, he crossed paths with Ada Wong. She introduced herself as an FBI agent searching for evidence of Umbrella's crimes, and reluctantly, Leon agreed to work with her. Together, they investigated the station, encountering Ben Bertolucci, a reporter who had uncovered a conspiracy between Umbrella and the local police force. Before he could even hand over proof, Ben was slaughtered in his cell by Umbrella's tyrant, the hulking T-00, sent to eliminate any witnesses. From that moment, the unrelenting monster stalked Leon through the halls of the RPD and beyond, standing as a silent executioner with no weakness. Leon and Ada's search carried them into the sewers, where they were then confronted by a massive infected alligator. After Leon dispatched the beast, they continued on, only to be confronted by Annette Birkin, William's wife and a key Umbrella researcher. At this point, Annette clashed with Ada, but did not yet reveal her true identity. The two women fought, and Leon was caught in the middle, injured in the crossfire, but still determined to press forward. Their pursuit eventually led them onto a transport platform descending into Nest, Umbrella's underground laboratory. During the descent, Leon and Ada found a rare moment of quiet. Exhausted from the horrors above, Leon opened up, and the two shared a brief, intimate kiss as they made their way down to the lab. Once inside Nest, Leon began to explore the sprawling lab, uncovering the depths of Umbrella's research. There, he crossed paths once again with William Birkin, now mutated further into something monstrous. Leon fought him deep within the facility, battling against a man consumed by his own creation, and after the brutal encounter, Annette finally revealed the truth. Ada was not an FBI agent at all, but a mercenary working to steal the G-Virus for her own employers. Feeling betrayed, Leon confronted Ada. Their partnership collapsed into anger and heartbreak as he demanded the truth. Ada evaded his questions, torn between her mission and the connection they had formed. The standoff ended when the walkway between her collapsed. Leon lunged in to save her, but she slipped from his grasp, disappearing into the darkness below. As the lab's self-destruct sequence activated, Leon was forced to press on alone. However, his escape route was blocked by one final enemy, being the Tyrant. The creature, now mutated into an even more monstrous form, unleashed its full fury in a last attempt to eliminate him. In a desperate fight, Leon pushed the weapon to its limits, finally destroying it with a rocket launcher in a cinematic showdown. Only after the Tyrant's fall did Leon reunite with Claire Redfield and young Sherry Birkin at the escape train beneath the lab. With Sherry's infection halted thanks to the experimental devil vaccine, the three boarded the train and fled as Nest collapsed and fire behind them. William Birkin, in his final form, made one last desperate attack aboard the train, but together Leon and Claire fought back, bringing the nightmare to an end. By dawn on September 30th, the nightmare of Raccoon City was over. The once thriving community had been reduced to ash and silence, erased in an instant by the government's decision to contain the outbreak through total destruction. As the smoke rose, Leon and Claire went their separate ways. Claire pressed on with her mission to find her brother Chris, while Leon focused on protecting Sherry Birkin, who remained fragile after her brush with the G-Virus. The pair didn't get far as military forces stationed outside the city intercepted them almost immediately. Sherry was taken into federal custody, with her infection marking her both as a liability and an invaluable subject of study. Leon, on the other hand, was interrogated. His captor was Adam Benford, a senior intelligence officer with the US government. Benford quickly realized what Leon represented, not just another survivor, but a liability who had seen too much, and a rare asset with skills that the military's own elite had failed to demonstrate. It was then that Leon was presented with an ultimatum. His life and Sherry's safety would be guaranteed only if he agreed to serve. The mission was to join a newly formed covert task force, answerable directly to the president, and dedicate himself to the eradication of Umbrella and the prevention of future biohazard disasters. At that moment, Leon's fate was sealed. The rookie officer who had once dreamed of protecting a city would now become a weapon in service of an entire nation. What followed was a major transformation. Intense training forged Leon into something far removed from the young cop who had stepped into Raccoon City days earlier. He became an expert in close quarters combat, firearms, and tactical operations, developing the sharp instincts of a field agent. His assignments took him across the globe, investigating Umbrella's networks and dismantling their operations piece by piece. Leon's first major act in this new role came just weeks later. In November of 1998, he quietly dispatched a trusted friend, private investigator Ark Thompson, to infiltrate Umbrella's Sheena Island facility. This was the beginning of Leon's role not as a survivor, but as an active player in the war against bioterror. Meanwhile, Claire's own search for Chris brought her to Europe, where she was captured at Umbrella's Paris facility and imprisoned on Rockford Island. Even from across the world, Claire turned to Leon for help. She managed to send him an email asking him to contact her brother Chris, and Leon did exactly that. He tracked Chris down, relayed Claire's message, and ensured that a rescue mission was launched. While Leon himself was already occupied with another assignment, his intervention set in motion the chain of events that would bring Chris face to face with his sister once more. By 2002, Umbrella was already crumbling under the weight of its own corruption, yet even as its empire fractured, its shadow stretched across the globe. Leon Kennedy, now a hardened government operative, found himself drawn into one of the darker remnants of that legacy. Intelligence suggested that a former Umbrella researcher had aligned with a powerful figure in South America, being a man named Javier Hidalgo. This man was no ordinary criminal. He was a ruthless drug lord who ruled a vast amount of jungle territory with absolute control, his influence extending so deeply that the local government was powerless to resist. His name was spoken in fear, but now his empire carried a new and unsettling dimension, being Umbrella's fingerprints. Reports hinted at strange incidents in the region,
Okay,
echoes of
guys,
the horrors that had
यार
already
3
consumed
बीस हो
Raccoon
गए. I
City.
think that
If
should
left
be it, right?
unchecked, the result could be another outbreak.
Yeah,
Recognizing the danger,
this should
US
be it
Command
for the
dispatched a
stream,
Gopher
guys.
team. Leon was chosen to
As
lead the
much as I really
investigation, but
want
this time he
to,
wouldn't be going alone.
like, keep
His partner
streaming,
was Jack.
I honestly don't think we should. You know, this is going to give me a little bit of time to, like, you know, do a few other things. So it's been an amazing stream. Thank you all very much, especially you, Duck. Appreciate your time, man. Much love to you for hanging out with me and everyone. It's really, really appreciated. So please take care of yourself. And before we go, I'm just gonna leave you guys off with an amazing soundtrack, just like I always do, and you guys will enjoy it. This is another Resident Evil 2 remake um, theme. It's an underrated one. This is the only save room theme that is not the save room theme, but it works as a save room theme in a in the lab section before when we get to it. So I'm gonna share it. Enjoy this. This is the beauty of this is one freaking hell of a soundtrack. Maybe not the one that I want, but just give me a sec. Yeah, this one. This is a goated save room theme that I bet you guys never paid attention to. So enjoy this. This is the best soundtrack to end the stream for now. Cheers and good night, everyone. Alright, Doug. Much love, man. Cheers and good night.